What's up, guys? Criminal ASMR back again for another ASMR video. Today I wanted to just show you my video game collection. Now, these are just the video games that I have physical copies of. I have a lot more downloaded onto my PlayStation, but yeah, these are the ones that I have physical copies for. So I guess I'll start out with one of my favorites. This is one of the best games I've ever played, and that's Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, if you haven't played Red Dead Redemption 2, I highly recommend it. It is one of the best worlds and stories in gaming, in my opinion. Yeah, I have so many hours on this game. I've played this a lot. And I highly recommend you try it out if you haven't already. So yeah. Next, we have Doom Eternal. This is another great game. It really makes you feel like a badass, especially with the soundtrack. The soundtrack of this game is phenomenal. But yeah, I've got Doom Eternal. Alright, next. I got Battlefield 4. Now, I actually suck at this game, but I love it. It's a great game. Definitely one of my favorite Battlefields that I have. So, yeah, I don't have too much to say on this one. A lot of these I won't have a lot to say on, but yeah. Next, got Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. This game got a lot of hate when it was released, but honestly, I love Infinite Warfare. Now, am I saying it's one of the best Call of Duties? No, not at all. But I think it got way too much hate. I believe that because it came after Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 3, people were just sick of the futuristic setting and the movement, so they didn't want to give this a real chance. But honestly, it's personally one of my personal favorites, just because I have good memories with it. Next, we've got Fallout 4. It's also storming right now. I don't know if you can hear that, but I got Fallout 4. Now, I've had this for a long time, and I never gave it a fair chance until recently. And once I started playing it, I got addicted. Yeah, I built a whole city in this now. I got married to Piper, if you're wondering. Yeah, it's a great game. It gives you so much freedom, and it's just such a iconic atmosphere. And if you haven't seen the Fallout show, I highly recommend it. Next, we have Destiny. Now, to be honest with you, I'm not super into Destiny. It's just not my type of game. I got this for like $5, so I thought it was worth a try. I know a lot of people love it. Personally, looter shooters aren't really my thing. But yeah. Next, we have Call of Duty World War II. Now, I think this is just one of the most plain Call of Duties there are. Like, this just feels like a generic Call of Duty. I think the zombies is a little better than people give it credit for. It's by no means a Treyarch Zombies, but I think it is pretty good. Next, we've got Battlefield Hardline. This is definitely my least played of all the Battlefield games I have. supposed to be in a police setting where it's police versus criminals instead of the military. It's a good idea. I think their execution might have been a little off, but overall, not a bad game. I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't even know I had this. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the remake. Pretty good game, honestly. I wasn't huge into Call of Duty when I got this, so I didn't give it a very fair shake. But the new Black Ops 6, in my opinion, is phenomenal. I've been playing the hell out of it, especially the zombies. So, yeah. This is one I've been playing a lot recently. Black Ops 3. This is the Chronicles edition, the Zombies Chronicles edition. And I love it. I mean, honestly, a lot of people would say Black Ops 3 was the peak of Call of Duty Zombies. And while I do like the multiplayer, Zombies is kind of my bread and butter when it comes to Call of Duty. And with the Chronicles package, it gives you so many maps. You get so many of the original World at War maps, along with some remakes of some great ones. So if you can find this on sale, especially for the Chronicles edition, I highly recommend. Here's another one of my favorite games of all time, and that's Battlefield 1. Now, Battlefield 1's actually seen a resurgence lately, and for good reason. This game is still phenomenal. It still, 8 years later, has some of the best graphics of any game I've played, and it really has that sense of war to it. You really feel like you're a World War I soldier, even though it's not super historically accurate. I think they did a phenomenal job on this. I highly recommend it, and I know you can get this on sale for extremely cheap now, just because it's 8 years old. So, if you haven't played Battlefield 1 and you're into shooters, I highly, highly recommend. Alright. This one's Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. It's a great game. I didn't actually finish this. I got about halfway through, and then I just got distracted and quit playing. I really should go back and finish it. I think the combat mechanics in it are great, though. If you really like Star Wars, you'll really appreciate this game. Time for another Star Wars game. Not the original, but Star Wars Battlefront 1. Personally, I prefer Battlefront 2, and as you've seen in one of my trip report videos, I still play the original Battlefront 2 also. This one, it's pretty good. I'm more into the Clone Wars, and this doesn't have that, but I think it also does a great job of really making you feel like you're a stormtrooper or part of the rebels. So, yeah. Alright, this one's a little different than my other ones. This is Gran Turismo Sport. When I was around 16, 17, I was really into cars. So I got this, and I played the hell out of it, just pretending I was a racer. For a few years, I played a lot of this. Not so much anymore, though. I just, I can drive in real life. I don't really need to race in this. It's just not that fun for me anymore, but it's still a great game. Now this game has the biggest fall off of any game I've ever played in my life, and that's Overwatch. Now, I played Overwatch from the beginning. I was there when it first started, and at first I thought it was an amazing game. I have hundreds of hours on Overwatch. Personally, I'm a Reinhardt main. But recently, the devs, I just do not know what they're doing. It's so bad that I have a theory that it's a social experiment, and the devs are trying to make us as angry as possible to see when we draw the line and kill somebody. So, yeah, this is a game I would not recommend at all. It's pretty terrible right now, but yeah. Another game I wouldn't recommend is Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. This was the beginning of the futuristic setting in Call of Duty, or like far future, with the advanced movement. To be honest, this is probably my least favorite Call of Duty that I've played. I've heard Vanguard is pretty bad. I haven't personally played it, but this one it just doesn't do it for me, to be honest with you. So, another one I would not recommend. Next is Madden 16. So, I'm not super into sports, so I don't play this all the time, but every time I do play it and I re-download it, it is a fun time. Especially playing with friends. I wouldn't ever play this alone, but if you have a couple buddies over to your place and play this, it's a good time. Personally, it makes me extremely angry though. I get very mad at my players, so I don't play this one too often, but it's a good game. Next is Modern Warfare, the remake. Similar thing to, I thought the campaign on this was great. I thought it had a really good campaign. Kind of similar to Modern Warfare 2. I wasn't super into Call of Duty when I got this, so I didn't play it a whole bunch. But overall, it's a good game, and it created Warzone, which is like super popular now. So yeah, pretty cool. Alright, we're running low here. Here I've got No Man's Sky. Now, if you like building settlements and exploring, this is a great game. You can basically colonize entire solar systems. You can have a fleet carrier filled with starships. It's pretty cool. Personally, I don't have a physical copy, but I like Elite Dangerous a lot better. Elite Dangerous is actually one of my most played games ever, but this game is also quite good. Alright, here we've got Uncharted 4. So this actually came with my PlayStation. I don't think I've finished it. It's just another one of those games that's not super up my alley, but it came with the console, so yeah, I have it. And then my last game is Ark Survival Evolved. This is another one that I don't play a whole lot. I never really got super into this. I mainly got this for when my brother is coming over because he really likes Ark. He likes dinosaurs, he likes survival stuff. I'm more of a Daisy type of guy, but Ark isn't a bad game at all. Maybe a little buggy, but yeah. So those are all of my games. Let me know which ones you've played in the comments, which ones are your favorite. If you have any game recommendations, make sure to let me know based on what you saw here. I'm always looking for new games to play. Right now, I'm mostly just playing Black Ops 6 and some other Call of Duty Zombies. But yeah. Also, if you have any video idea recommendations, I would love to hear them. I can't do everything, but I'm starting to run out of ideas, to be honest, at least for right now. So if you have any ideas, I'd be happy to make those for you. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I've been loving all of the interaction that I've had on my page. So yeah, good night.